Stop.
All right, there's very great knowledge in food alchemy on the way you use foods to allow food to be your medicine. Now keep in mind that, have you ever heard the knowledge that if you eat this, it goes to this organ? If you eat this, it goes to this organ. There's great knowledge in that, but very few people find it. That's why herbalism, which is foods, also is just as powerful when you master that. So when you're on a breatharian journey or intermittent fasting and different levels of fasting, to understand the energy of foods and how it goes for your body into the different organs will really help on your energetic health as you heal yourself and you start bringing in more energy, life force energy, or prana, any word you want to use. But this is what it's all about, food alchemy. So when I teach people how to eat before they go into unfooding and not eating at all. So have a nice day. This is Elitom El-Amin checking out, and I love you. This is Elitom El-Amin, Breatharian. And today we're talking about breatharian walking. Now I want to show you something. Look at this dog out here in the water. He put himself in there every day. It's so hot out here, he come take a swim in the water. That dog's living a holistic lifestyle. That's awesome, ain't it? So he's chilling out there to go cool off. And I seen him, this is about my fourth time seeing him do that. Look at that, he's walking out now. He went to go take his daily swim. Animals are so intelligent. All of them, not just the dogs and cats we're used to as pets. The three major animals that people eat is the cow, the pig, and the chicken. Those are some intelligent people. Oh yeah, he took his daily dip. Now today I'm talking about daily walk. And I do it every day. And walking is very beneficial because we're creatures that love to move. Now I could talk about running and jogging. However, the vibration of going up and down on pavement can get hard on the body as time goes on. So that's why as you age, you can start reducing it a little so you won't harm the body, and you got to use wisdom by putting that type of stress, because on the breatharian journey, we're talking about relieving the stress off the body in our workouts. And I had a friend that was a physical therapist, and she said when people have trouble walking, she said it was harder to get people to walk than to get people to run. That's interesting. But the physical body was designed to move, and this is called mechanical energy. Because keep in mind, this is a bio machine, and this is the way you have to start looking at yourself. You are a bio machine, a living machine. Look at that, mechanical. There's a, just like how they do machines in the natural world, they get it off of your physical body. You see the what? Hinges right there, boom, 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 all of this. And it got an electrical base. So when we say this, you're just living inside of it, so it's a whole different ball game. That's why when we talk about true spirituality, the spiritual sciences, we're talking about all the sciences you're learning to learn about yourself. You're learning about mechanical energy. You're learning about solar energy. You got heat inside you. You're learning how thermal energy works, how it's coming up from the body, the hip area. We're making it plain now, and you're learning how to utilize these energies and become good at it so that you can function, and that is the foundation of the breatharian health message. There's a lot of people that come at me talk about they want to be food free, but I'm looking at their physical body. First go get healthy because your body's not strong enough. It ain't about me saying if you, I don't even need to look at your lifestyle. I'm looking at your body because it's telling me about the expression of your thought process. The body and the mind is one if you understand it or not. You cannot have one type of thought process and another type of reality. Now, due to how society is constructed in this age we're in, success is determined by materialism and money. And let's give that a name. Let's call that the corporate world. People are mainly chasing materialism and money for the means of success and not really putting a lot of upkeep in the body. I didn't say that's right or wrong, but that's what's taking place. I know, I've been there, done that. But when you deal with the Breatharian knowledge, it is going another direction. Because it's asking you a question. Why would you even live this life not seeing what your body and your mind can do at its highest expression? In the Breatharian thought process, that's a waste of life. You're not really taking that expression to see what it can do. That's what we talk about, human potential. That's why we're saying this ain't about putting tape on your mouth. You're taking your body to that. So don't look at your body back when I was 20 years old. That's when it was at the highest expression. No. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70. That thought should come into your mind. How far can I take my body and my mind? It regenerates itself. Let me see. And let me see where it takes us. So that's why the Breatharian message is connected with physical immortality. I can boldly sit here. There's no aches and pains in the body. How did I do that? I'm not lying to you. This is real. Through the meditations, through the mastery of food, through the exercise. Exercise is powerful. That's why I'm talking about Breatharian walking. Moving the body every day, not just for a few hours. You should have total walk days. I'm talking about 4 hours and 2 hours and 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. I'm talking about walk. The car is like, it's a good adventure. Nobody's putting it down. But it's like a modern day wheelchair. It is. People will jump in the car just to go to the store straight down the street. That's a wheelchair. And you are missing the opportunity to move the energies in the body, because there's a saying, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. You are. That's what's happening. If you don't use this, you're going to lose it. So if your feet is on the ground, the Breatharian message is saying, why would you even waste your time with this body if you're not going to put it to the test to see what it can do? Because everything you put in your body, everything, you merged with it, and it affects your thought process. Don't say it don't. Every drug, every substance, everybody you have sex with, it puts an imprint on the body. That's why the word characters, the etymology of it means stamp. Like somebody put a stamp on you. Once you go through an experience, it got stamped on you, whether if it was good or bad. So the Breatharian knowledge start making you sensitive to that. What experiences I'm going to get stamped on my body now? Because there's a saying that the old folks used to say, what you're doing right now seems like fun, but it's going to hurt you in the long run due to the stamp you getting put on you, and it's going to be hard to remove those energies when you get older. A lot of people suffering for that. Energy loves to move, but why is it so hard to move? Due to the stamp of experiences that you've been putting yourself through. So it takes more time and energy to remove it, even though it can be removed. That's why you need some type of mind of consistency, dedication, discipline, temperance to stay onto this movement. Oh man. So just like this morning walk, it ain't no 20-minute walk. You are redirecting your energies now. Because even as you age and you go through different life experiences, they're going to play themselves out anyway. I know a lot of people in their 60s and 70s now. And when they get older, I'm going to tell you what they say. They're thinking about death a lot more than when they were younger. Listen at that. They're thinking about death a lot more than when they were younger. See, when you're young, you don't think about death like that. But when people start getting older and see those body changes, that's a whole nother ball game of thought. So if you're in a situation now where you are at least got semi-good health, you can actually say, I do got good health, I got something to work with, you should launch off like ever before to take it to its highest expression possible. And don't let nothing get in your way. Now, there is things that you need to do day-to-day things in the physical realm. Okay, you need a place to lay your head. You understand? If you're raising a family, the children do need to eat. You ain't trying to make everybody a breatharian and starve people and all of that. However, even whatever lifestyle you live in, health should always be at the forefront of the lifestyle and the people that you're dealing with. That's awesome because it's good being around a healthy person. This is awesome. And health is so powerful. It's a frequency within itself. Because moment by moment, you are raising a vibration, because it's constantly fluctuating, to stay in a positive level. I don't care what the situation looks like. You're staying positive. Because a positive vibration has a lot more power than one that is negative over the long run. This is what we're talking about. So yeah, this takes work. Now I put a post on one time talking about when we was taught spirituality, we was taught to be passive. Just do without asking questions and just be silent. Let the spirit work for you and all of this stuff. It has its value where you put it. But this is an aggressive lifestyle. You have to get in there and master yourself and make these things happen. You have to get in there to see what things trigger you. And if you know it's triggering you, stay away from it until you get stronger. And if you never get stronger, just leave it alone. Don't even open up the door. You ever see those movies that the vampire only could get in the house until you let him in? That's what's happening. That's why I tell a person, as soon as you eat the first meal of the day, it's going to be bothering you all day. Oh, man. Don't eat at night. Over a period of time, you're going to have trouble sleeping. So these things is out there, but to get yourself back in that cycle, take time, patience, but aggressiveness. So you can listen to my video on me talking to you, but you're going to have to learn to talk to yourself. See, there was a woman who wrote a book one time, Conversations with God. Now, she wrote it on that level back then because everybody was indoctrinated that God was external from them. But today, people are getting the memo more and more. Now, wait a minute. God is inside of me. People ain't arguing about that no more. So the conversation that you having on any type of level, you talk to yourself the most, and that's who you talking to. Now, you could try to doctor it up and say the ancestors, spirit guides. Right, you talking to yourself. So you got to talk to yourself at a level now to make friends, to begin to trust yourself. And that negative voice inside, you're going to have to talk them out of it. You got to make deals with yourself, all this good stuff. But again, the Breatharian idea is saying, I'm going to take my body to the highest expression ever. My body in better shape when I was 20. Yeah, I had it going on when I was 20. This is deep. But something had to click. And this is what we talk about, the Breatharian knowledge. In the food expression, you don't even understand what's taking place. I know we got all these diet changes, but you don't understand the seriousness of when you merging with certain energies. That's a deep piece. Now, we ain't saying if it's good or bad, but it is a deep piece where you got all those different frequencies running through you, all those different chemicals, and yes, it messes with your thinking. So yeah, you could be a nice person, but no matter motivation, that energies that you are catering to is killing you. killing your mind, killing your spirit, taking life from you. And your mind really can't think things through on a higher level. You should be able to take it to a whole nother level in your thinking. Now, some people will say, well, I know people that's doing this, and they're psychic and all of this. But what we're saying is, okay, you can work out different skills, but you'll take it to a whole nother level when you understand the purity of mastering yourself when you're using your own energy. Oh, man. It's a given. We talk about raising frequency or vibration, and this is a bio machine. This is how we started out. So as I'm walking, giving this what? Fuel. Everything's running. The blood circulation's going. The what? How should I say it? The lungs is expanding. The heart is working. All of this is dealing with the way I'm going to start thinking. Just by me doing this walk, when I get back to my destination, it'll be good to talk to me then. I'm thinking differently when I left. That's what exercise does. And that EX in front of exercise, that's a word in itself. You're doing that exorcism, moving those demons out of you. That's what it is. I just seen this movie where this guy ate this other guy. You know, it's one of those type of movies. But when he ate him, the dude was now inside of him because they merged and he was talking to him in his head. That's just what's happening when you deal with other foods. When you eat a chicken, that chicken is in you now. And he said, wow, I'm into this body now. Now, if he was pissed off before you ate him, that's going to put an energy inside you. It sure is. The energy of the chicken is there now. So when you look at high blood pressure, liver ailments, strokes, diabetes, that is the revenge of the beings that were pissed off on what happened to their life. Yeah, they was mad. When you be mad if somebody killed you, you be like, man, right before the moment, you be pissed off. I know I was in that situation before. I thought I was about to lose my life, and this person was there. And the only thing I thought in my mind was revenge if I could. If I could come back from another realm, me and him will be getting it on. That's what I thought. You don't think an animal thinking the same way? Mad. And that's going inside your body, messing with the thoughts. So, and they couldn't fight you when they was here. If they could, they would have. So the energy is going another route then. And your life is holding. So the Breatharian knowledge, like we said, it's a high frequency knowledge where you are asking yourself, while you're in this body, I'm going to take it to the highest expression, both mentally, physically, emotionally, that I can. I'm going to see what this machine could do. That's what you're doing. I understand the little knowledge that's out there, you know, and they talk about this diet change, this, that. You ain't even got to get caught up in that. I'm taking this. You're going to break those records because that's what type of beings we are. We are fantastic in our creative potential. See, we got many different names for God and stuff like that, you know, as we play around. But what is it? It is an idea. It is a high frequency idea that will allow a person who really understands to keep striving for that idea. That's why you always be coming. That's why when you get to one level and degree, you ain't got no destination. God gets even bigger. That's why in ancient times they say God could do anything. You could do anything, but you have to grow into that expression. You have to be aggressive. You have to be consistent. You gotta want it. That's potential. You are changing your evolution. You're taking part with it because it already exists. You're going to change regardless. But why change to the grave again? Just because of laziness, procrastination, scared of yourself, unbelief, the people around you, all of that mess. Selling out to yourself, selling out to your potential. No. We're on fire right now. We done came a long way, not just as a person, but collectively as humanity. See, a lot of people look at the world as being dark and stuff, and when you do that, that's just an indication that your heart chakra's closed. I'm not pointing at you, it is. You start getting into this cycle, taking your body to its highest expression. You're going to look at the world differently. This is a big playground. Look at this. This is why we talk about breatharian walking. It don't cost no money to walk to move this body. And as I'm walking and everything's pumping, a positive energy coming off of me. All this stuff. As I was walking, everywhere I went, people was waving. I didn't even need to know their name. That's the energy that's coming off. Why shouldn't it? But if you had that little negative mind and stuff, well, I wonder. You don't need it. And sometimes I be in places, people be like, be careful, Elitom. Be careful. I know how this, I understand they mean well. You don't need to say be careful to me. I can handle these energies. This is why I do it. Powerful being. Now, we ain't saying be naive and get that, you know how young people think they're invincible until they get in an accident or something. We ain't saying run like that, but run at the level you at till you get your strength. So you should know that you're healthy. See, you still unhealthy when you look at your body and say, well, I do got a lot of work to do. But when you can look one day and feel good, look good, it's strong, you're proud of the work you get in, now you're on a breatharian journey. Absolutely. And it changes your thinking. There's scientific proof of that. Your body is your mind. There is no in between. Your body is the gateway to the invisible forces. That's why spirituality changes. It is. You can read all the books and texts you want. You can sound good, but when you deal with a straight up, pure anointing, a straight up, pure energy that's coming off you, and you hear that person talk and it's ringing, it's a whole nother energy that's coming off that machine, that bio machine, that vessel. It makes you change. That's why people say, well, that when I'm around you, it seems like my hunger goes and all this. Right, you talking to that type of vessel. Oh, man. This is good, ain't it? Look at this beautiful energy. But this is what we're talking about. The breatharian. Walking, the breatharian knowledge. So start moving this body so that the blood can flow better. Because the life is in the blood. That's what the scripture was saying. So your blood is the great elixir of life when it's mixed properly. That's what we talk about alchemy. Even me being in the sun, vitamin D is being produced. We know that part. But I'm out here. I had to be aggressive to get up under it. I could have stayed at home and kept sitting there and laying in the bed. No, Let me go say hi and good morning to these other elements, these other people. That sun is a person. That's a whole nother entity. We're all one. We're connected. It helped me. I'm helping it. And you become powerful and strong. Your skin start glowing. Your eyes start becoming clear. Your aches and pains out the body start being removed. They do. Absolutely. You got to make some changes. Step by step. Purging yourself. Little by little. And the body will show you what it can do. Why should it show you what you can do when you ain't even on that level of giving that type of caretaker? And then all of a sudden you expect some magic to happen. You want to just put in a week. Could I become a breatharian in a week? What was you doing before? That's my question. What was you doing before? Oh, man. You got to put some time in and earn this. Now, when they say this is an allowing, that's what we're doing. You are allowing and giving yourself permission to be aggressive on yourself. Not hard on yourself. Aggressive just means movement. Aggressive means seeking. Seeking you shall find. Aggressiveness means you are putting yourself up under these energies just like feng shui. Now listen at this. If you could take a house and an object and position it a certain way and it brings another energy flow and give you blessings, how much more is the body? And this is the house you're living in. That's what you're doing. You're doing feng shui on the body. You're put in a position where the energy flow is coming through it. Well, blessings automatically come. You blessing yourself. What's up, brother? That's what we're talking about. The fullness of coming into our power. Look at all those pictures. And those is people too. You ain't been looking at them like that. So I'm saying, when you piss off people, yeah, it's going to affect you when you took part in it. feeling the energy of it. So what we're saying, when you're on those lower base energies like that, constantly. Now there is other magic that one could work. Look how I use that word magic. Yeah, this is magic. You're using your imagination. You become good at the magic. That's what type of magic you work at. So I'm good at this magic and getting better at it. Blessing yourself, blessing other people. And you become so powerful, you ain't got to argue with folk no more. They already know when they're getting on your nerves. You know why? Somebody was getting on my nerves and they said, man, it's getting hot around here. It was getting hot because that's how I was feeling inside. I changed the whole atmosphere. Then they looked at me and said, oh, I can see why. Right, you getting on my nerves. I ain't had to say it. It just got hot. Absolutely. So again, don't let nothing move you back from this again. About going to your highest spiritual potential, your highest energetic potential. Take your body and your mind to its highest expression possible in this lifetime. Somebody got to tell you this, and I'm going to be the one. And if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. Giving all I got. Look at this beautiful day. Watch it. It's a given. This is awesome. So this is Elitom El-Amin. I hope you got something out of this. Have a good day. Keep going strong and keep up the good work. And see, we support each other by transforming ourselves. We ain't even got to talk. I can feel you way over in China somewhere. I can feel you way in California somewhere. I already felt you. You shift. You'd have made it better for me. Everybody else. That's what's happening. So that's why I ain't even really got to talk. I put enough videos out there already. It speaks for itself. I go to the mountain now and go hide in the cave again. But not yet. I still got some plan to do. Talk to you later. Love you.